Hi guys! Oh, my lens. Okay. Hey guys! Welcome to my channel again. I really wanted to make this video yesterday right after my appointment. Yesterday just ended up being really busy and I didn't have time, but that's okay. It's just the next day. Everything is so fresh to my mind and I'm excited. I am 19 weeks and 6 days. And I went for my anatomy scan yesterday. I got tons of ultrasound pictures. This one's her little feet. Can you see it? Her little toes. And then it is a girl. See? It's a girl. They did confirm it. We are having a little girl, which is so exciting. It's what we were wanting, and I'm so excited to finally have one of each. We have a boy and now a little girl, and it is going to be so fun to just watch them interact and know what it's like to have one of each. I have gotten so used to boys and monster trucks and all of that stuff. I am all new to this whole hair bows and doing hair and tea parties. All of that I'm going to have to learn because I've never been a girly girl. My mom was not around a lot of my childhood. After a certain age, I was always closer to my dad, so there's that. So that's something I'm going to have to learn. But I'm excited. I'm excited to have a little girl and to teach her how to cook and to bake cakes with her and do her hair. And I've already started buying little girl stuff, and it is so cute. I do have to say, you have a lot more options with girl clothes than boys. Boys are just simple blue jeans and a t-shirt and they're good to go. Girls, you have to match, and it's all exciting. And it's so funny when they gave me this picture, like this right here is her leg, and then you see the little thing right here beside the little arrow. Well, that's basically pointing to her stuff. And my husband was like, well, how do you know that's really a girl? And I was like, there's nothing sticking up there. It was so funny. Even the ultrasound tech got a good laugh out of that one. It was pretty funny. There's another one of her foot I just showed you. Here's her profile. It's mainly her head and body, and you can see her little arm right above her face. She's so cute. I love these. I love the ultrasound tech. Gave me so many pictures. These I will cherish. Like, I have all of my ultrasound pictures from Braden and his little baby book, and these are going to go in hers too. This one was kind of scary. She turned her face right to the little thing that they put on my belly, so we got a clear shot of her directly looking at the ultrasound thing. So look, she looks like alien or a skeleton, you know what I mean? You see? It's crazy how much they can tell nowadays that technology has advanced that much. So that is fun. So now that I showed you all of the ultrasound pictures, and this was at 19 weeks and 5 days, which was yesterday. I'm 19 weeks and 6 days today. I will go ahead and get with everything else we talked about at the appointment yesterday. She weighed 12 ounces by ultrasound, which is really good. The ultrasound tech says she's probably about the size of my hand, so that's good. My pre-pregnancy weight was 92 pounds, and I am now 99.2 pounds. So I'm right at the 100-pound mark. That means I have gained 7 pounds in 4 weeks, which is a huge deal for me. I have always been tiny. I've always been short and skinny, and no matter how much I ate, I never gained. I can eat cheeseburgers and greasy food, and I don't know where it goes. So, and with my first, I was so sick. I hardly kept anything down with Braden. So I only weighed 115 pounds when I gave birth to my first. Came out perfectly healthy. He was 6 pounds, 13 ounces, 19.5 inches long, healthy baby. I was just all baby. So to think that I'm now 99.2 pounds, which is right at 100 pounds, that is only 15 pounds less than what I weighed when I gave birth to Braden. I'm going to get huge with this pregnancy, but that's okay. It just means it's going to be a bigger, healthier baby. And as long as she's healthy, I'm happy. I wouldn't actually mind keeping a little bit of the weight either. I think a lot of women, you know, big girls get, you know, fat jokes. With skinny girls, they get jokes all the time like, girl, let me feed you a cheeseburger. You know, do you ever eat? Yes, I eat. I just don't know where it goes. So I think no matter what your body type is, you're always going to want to change it. There's always going to be somebody to down you. So I'm just happy in my skin. I'm happy where I'm at, and I'm happy I have a happy baby, and that I'm gaining weight and she's gaining weight, and that we're both healthy. So there's that. She's 12 ounces by ultrasound. She is about the size of the palm of my hand. Her heartbeat was 153, which is kind of weird because at my last appointment in December, her heartbeat was 177. It was 167 at my 7-week appointment, 177 at my 11-week appointment, and then this appointment it was 153. So it was actually it went up, and then back down. Now she's 153 is her heartbeat. And I asked the ultrasound tech about it. She was like, "That's totally fine. Don't worry about it." So she let me hear the heartbeat, and I seen the heartbeat. She does have a strong, good heartbeat, so that's good. I'm trying to think. So let's see, I got her weight, her heartbeat, the size. I showed you all of the ultrasound pictures. And that was about all of my appointment. It was the anatomy scan, so they did check on every little body function of the baby. They did a really good ultrasound. It's about 30 minutes long. They let us see her spine. They look really deep into her heart. We got to see her heart. And they did the umbilical cord, and they showed us like the blood vessels that are in the umbilical cord, which is really cool. I had never seen anything like that, and that was really cool. I don't remember them showing us the umbilical cord with Braden. I remember everything else, but they did it with him. They did with her. And another thing is they did a really good look on her heart because of my first, his anatomy scan, they had found a bright light on his heart. But hers, there was no bright light whatsoever. It was, her heart looked good, everything looked good. So, it was a very cool ultrasound. It was very good to see everything, and my husband went. We took our son and my mother-in-law and sister-in-law, and it was nice. I love ultrasounds, and I love seeing my baby, and you know, I don't know if this will be my last, but I'm glad that I got as many pictures as I did, and I got an extra long ultrasound. So now that we did all the stats and we do know for sure it's a girl, I'll show you the ultrasound one more time. See my name's on the top. It says it's a girl. And there's her little leg and the little arrow. It's a girl. So, the harmony test was right. So, if there are any of you that are like around 11 weeks and are wondering, it was right for me. We're still having our little girl, which is one of the first things I asked. I was like, can we check the gender? I was like, we really want to double check. And my husband was like, I hope it hasn't changed, you know? Because I asked him the night before, I was like, what are we going to do if we go to this ultrasound and they tell us it's a boy? He was like, I honestly don't know what I'll do. He said, I'll find out. I have a lot of nice things for the ultrasound tech. He has had his high hopes for a girl for so long. He would have loved it if it was a little boy. He'd been over the moon, but he has had his hopes set on a girl, and then the harmony test just built his hopes up higher, and then this ultrasound confirming it was a girl. He's just like over the moon. He is so excited to have this little girl. So that's exciting. So Braden is a mama's boy. He is a mama's boy all the way. So it's going to be interesting to see this little baby, if she's a daddy's girl or a mommy's girl. Usually little girls are closer to their daddies, but we shall see. So that's everything that went on with my 19-week and 5-day anatomy scan and appointment. They did measure my belly with the measurer, and it was good. And they measured my her on the ultrasound, and she is measuring exactly on time. The same due date. They have not changed my due date yet again. It is May 26th because I've been asked that a million times. My due date is May 26th. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys her name. We have been on this name back and forth from even when I was pregnant with Brayden and we thought he was a girl, or if he was a boy. We had a boy name and a girl name picked out when I was pregnant with him, and we had a boy name and a girl name picked out with her, especially since we were trying and we knew we wanted a baby for over a year now. But then once I got my birth control ticket out in July, we started really talking about it more. So we have known her name since about August, September. Right around the time we found out we were pregnant, we had came to agreements on her name. And then we fully came up with first and middle around, I want to say, Thanksgiving, a few weeks before Thanksgiving, right before we moved into this house. So yeah, because we were in the process of moving everything from his parents to here on the way home when it just kind of clicked with us. So I'd say a few weeks before Thanksgiving, give or take. So I'm excited to let it out where I can start saying her name more often and everything else. So I will explain more about her name after I show you guys what her name's going to be. So go ahead and roll the the name reveal. Okay guys, so now that you know her name is going to be Gabriella May Driver. May is her middle name, and that is actually my husband's aunt's name. So she's got a little bit of, what do you call it? Not genetics, but family generations passed down of a name. There you go. Slipped my mind. But as far as Gabriella goes, it took us a while to come up with Gabriella. My husband has always insisted on naming her Ellie May. I love Ellie. I know a lot of Ellies. No offense to any Ellies that are out there. I even watch Ellie and Jared off YouTube. I love her name. But to me, that is a nickname, not a first name. And I cannot get that through his head. Every time I heard Ellie Mae, I thought of from the Beverly Hillbillies, Ellie Mae Clampett. And I was like, I can't do that to her. I was like, Ellie is a nickname that is like, you never know what your kids are going to be like. You know, years down the road, she might become a doctor or a lawyer or a president for all we know. I would like to give her a professional name and then let her choose. That way, you know, we can call her Ellie, and then if she gets older and she's like, Mom, this is the kid's name, I don't want to be called that anymore, she has options. So she's got, like, if she goes for a professional career and she becomes like a doctor or a lawyer, she has Gabriella, which just sounds so beautiful. I think of like a ballroom princess every time I hear it. She has her professional Gabriella, which looks good on resumes and when she's trying out for jobs or whatever she's going for. She has something that makes her look like an adult when she is an adult. But she has a cute little nickname for while she's still like an infant and a baby. And I just love it. And with my first, I named him Fully. I didn't give my husband any say-so whatsoever. We were 17 and 18 years old. We were not married. I was naming him. And so I told him with our next baby, he could name the new baby. The boy's name, it was great. We knew it before we even found out we were pregnant. His first and middle name was picked out. But a girl, it was always so hard because he insisted on Ellie May. And I love Ellie. I absolutely adore it. I call her Ellie more than anything. You will hardly ever hear us call her Gabriella. I just didn't want to put just Ellie on her birth certificate as her first name. It was just too much of a nickname to me. But we call her Ellie. That is what she will be called, is Ellie or Ella. And I've called her Gabby sometimes, and Gabs, and Ellie, and Ella. She's got so many nicknames already, and I'm so excited to meet her sweet face, and I can actually call her these sweet names in person. So a lot of you are going to be like, well, how did you get Ellie out of Gabriella? So it's Gabriella. And we just took Ella and shortened it to Ellie. So on her birth certificate, it will be Gabriella May. And then we will just call her Ellie, which is really sweet, and it gives her a little bit more special to her name. So that's exciting, and I hope you guys love it just as much as we do. And in the South, it's not uncommon to go by a nickname more than your first name. So my husband's like that. He is a Junior, so he goes by Junior. He does not go by his first name. So that's kind of cute now that our little girl is the same way. She will be going by a nickname as well. I love Ellie, and I can't wait to start getting stuff monogrammed like Ellie Mae on little clothes and little hats. Oh, it's going to be so cute. I'm so excited. So that is my update. We had a great anatomy scan. Everything looked good, and we have a healthy baby so far. And her name is Gabriella May. We are over the moon, and we are all so excited to meet this sweet baby. May needs to hurry up. Well, and I will update you guys at my next doctor's appointment. In February 2nd, I believe is my next doctor's appointment. So that will be when my next baby update is. But there will be plenty more videos on this channel in between then. So thanks for watching, guys.